Hey guys, Darren Alexander here. We're in our stage 4 of clipping this matted dog. So we released all the groin areas, underside areas in our 10 and 9 first, and now we're just going through with our 4-blade. I'm just going to give you guys a couple tips and tricks to how I get this off quick. Again, if we weren't able to just get a 4-blade underneath, we would have just pre-shaved the dog in the first place, naked, and moved on with our life. So, and in this case, I definitely wouldn't choose to demat this whole dog, so that's why we've done it this way. Yeah, so the only time I risk saving the coat is if it's possible. If my bathing and drying is going to do it, I'm not going to have to do a bunch of brushing, so it's not going to take an additional time. Those are when we make these choices. If I'm going to add a whole bunch of time, stress and pain on the dog, all this stuff, then we wouldn't even choose. We would just shave and start the coat over again. But anyways, let's get to this. Okay, switch your cameraman here. Coming in, you find your place to start, but you can see because we washed properly, blow dried, we're able to just come through this matting. You can see it is quite matted, but with that little bit of new growth and we're able to stretch it at the root, you can also see that we have a really nice finish. The finish is nice because we blow dried with all the hair. If we had pre-shaved, then we would not have this nice finish. The length and weight of the hair stretches the root. So even though it looks really rough on the outside, the root got straightened. So that's why we end up with a super nice plush finish. Now notice because we shaved underneath, I can come through these mats really easily and they're not all connected to all this stuff. So again, that makes your shave down so much easier. Release all these areas super short before you clip the body. Same thing as I come down this back leg, the inside of the back leg has all been shaved out already. So it makes this way quicker and easier. I also use a slight twisting motion. Whenever I get stuck in a mat, slight twist, in, out, in, twist, in, twist, in, twist, till you get through it. Okay? You don't want to be forcing it through or pushing it through. It's just going to be an exercise in frustration. So notice that slight little twist, steep angle. So notice I'm angling very steep in. Just that slight twist, in and out, in and out. Because you just need to be cutting that little bit of hair growth underneath the mats. So just notice that motion as I'm doing it. And I'm moving all the way around. I'm not trying to do one whole strip down the leg. I'm going section by section by section. So you can kind of peel it off, like taking a sock off. And because we've released all the areas underneath, this is possible and much, much easier. If you don't release these areas underneath first, you'd just be fighting with this. Lifting the leg up, I'm going to put my hands on the back, my thumb right and high up in the tuck up, above the kneecap. The kneecap's here, above. That way if I squeeze it here, this leg remains straight. And that way I can work under hair. So again, not twisting. We're stuck in a mat here. Out, twist, out, twist. Just light. Just take your time. Because the inside areas are released, and then see, we go right through. No way. So it's just on those little twist areas. And twist, and twist. And then just come at it at a different angle, and then right through. Every time it gets stuck, notice that I come back out. Don't force it through. Let the sharpness of the blade do the work. This is clean coat, so it's a lot easier. I'm lifting up that leg, letting her leg rest on my hand to get the back hock area. Again, if I get stuck, I come out and go again. Don't try and force through. Okay, you can see how quickly we can get that off, and notice that the finish is very, very nice. And that is because we blow dried her. You notice how rough this hair looks. It doesn't look well prepped at all. But the idea was to get this coat right by the skin well done, which is what we totally did accomplish. Okay? So I hope those tips and tricks help you guys out to deal with these matted dogs. Again, we made this choice just because this coat type, we knew that we could get that little bit of stretch in the base there and save this girl from being a total naked shave. But again, I don't save coat unless it's going to be the same time limit for me. So if this would have been like adding an hour or two of time on, then there would be no point at all. So in that case, you may as well do a really nice shave in a number 10, very, very well done, so that I just bathe, touch up, home. So always think about efficiency versus time versus money. Your time is money. And also you kind of have to discuss the options with the owners pricing wise too. So this isn't going to be a lot of extra cost for the owner because we were able to just go through, although we did use a lot of products. So we have to charge something because those products were a thing, and also there was additional blow dry time, so she was probably 10 minutes longer blow drying because of the matting. It's going to take longer to dry, so you do still have to, there's an extra half an hour ish added on, but that's reasonable for saving this coat without causing pain and suffering to the dog. So that's the reasons we chose this path for this one today. We have a brand new puppy in the background, super cute, but having fun. Okay, we will talk to you guys soon, and hope you guys got some good things out of those tips. I will come back when we're touching up the head from Mom's COVID haircut, and I'll show you guys kind of my ideas to sort that out. Okay, we'll talk soon in about 10 minutes. We'll be back.